Napoleon Bonaparte, a name that echoes through history. Brilliant strategist, fearless leader, conqueror of empires. But in 1807, fresh off a victory and a peace treaty with Russia, Napoleon faced a new kind of enemy, one he never saw coming. To celebrate his diplomatic triumph, his staff organized a rabbit hunt, a popular pastime among European elites. The plan was simple: gather hundreds of rabbits, release them into a field, and let the emperor and his men enjoy a leisurely afternoon of sport. Everything was arranged. The field was cleared, the guns were polished, and over 3,000 rabbits were brought in cages. But here's where things took a very strange turn. The organizers made one tiny mistake. Instead of using wild hares, they purchased tame, farm-raised rabbits. These weren't skittish forest animals. They were fluffy, well-fed, and very used to being fed by humans. So when the cages were opened and the rabbits saw Napoleon and his generals, they didn't run. They charged. At first, everyone laughed. A few bunnies hopping over to the emperor? Harmless, cute even. But the swarm kept coming. Dozens turned into hundreds. Hundreds into thousands. The rabbits surrounded the hunting party, climbing over boots, jumping into carriages, even swarming Napoleon himself. The soldiers tried to fend them off. They waved sticks, swung coats, shouted. Nothing worked. The rabbits weren't afraid. They were excited. They thought it was snack time. In a matter of minutes, the field descended into chaos. Napoleon ordered a retreat. Yes, a retreat. The man who had crossed the Alps, who had stood victorious in countless battles, was now fleeing for his life from a horde of hungry rabbits. Even his carriage wasn't safe. They leapt inside, undeterred. Eventually, Napoleon and his men escaped the field, fur-covered, flustered, and absolutely humiliated. No shots were fired. No trophies were taken. But the story lived on, whispered between officers and passed down through history like a forgotten footnote. And so, one of the most powerful men in the world was defeated by rabbits.